Welcome to Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks. I'm Michelle Fitzgerald, aka Fitzy, and I'm an independent advisor for Creative Memories Scrapbooking, and I'm here to help you make your scrapbooks fabulous. And we just finished our annual NSD weekend, scrap weekend. We had so much fun, and yes, mushrooms were the theme. That and let's get wild. See my little glasses? Aren't they cute? Woohoo. And my mushroom hat. I made my team wear these. They just love me. And one of my team members made this cute little shirt. 3 little mushrooms for the 3 of us that run the event and NSD 2024. Very cute, huh? All right, so I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see what I'm teaching, but I can put them back on later. Let's get down to my workspace and we will see what we're going to work on today, which I'm excited about because I'm going to be using the Riveting Collection. This is the first time I've even been able to look at this, so I'm really excited. We're using the paper pack, some stickers, and the hand tools border punch. Oh, this is so cute. I have a few extra tools left over from what I punched, and I don't know if you've seen this or not. Let me just pick a few of these up so you can see them. I punched them in this like brown wood grain paper that's in the collection, and they came out really cool. I'm gonna try and get them up to the camera here. Aren't they adorable? So these punch out, and I'm gonna punch a few so you can see what it looks like. But it's very cool. So anyway, we'll be using that punch, and we're actually going to be working on a border from the border sketch booklet, and I'll get to that in a sec. But here is the paper pack. It's nice to have a collection that's fairly masculine, right? We get a lot of flowers and fun stuff, and don't get me wrong, I love my flowers. I really do. And I love my beach type layouts and papers and all those beautiful blues. But it's also nice to get a collection like this that's geared towards men or remodeling and renovating and building. And that can go towards women or men, because as we know, we have women in the construction industry now and lots of other things. And sometimes, you know, you live by yourself, but you got to do some work on your house or your apartment or your condo. So this is a great collection to use to show your work, right? And your progress. All right. So I'm going to put this to the side, and we're going to be working on the sketch that's in the border sketchbook. That's 110 scrapbooking border ideas and sketches. And the sketch we're going to work on is located on page 53. And it's a cool thing. And see how, you know, the elements here are flowers, right? So I wanted to try something a little different from flowers. You can see here they did some animal tracks there. But for our intents and purposes, we are going to be creating this border that I put together. Oops, it's sticking to the paper that I covered it with. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So here is my version of that border sketch. Is that so cute? I mean, can you see doing like a nice home remodeling or renovation with this collection? I even love on the stickers, they have little paint splatters. So I put a little splash of red in there, the red paint splatter there. I don't know. This whole thing, I just love it. It's so cute. So we're going to create this border. I'm going to show you how quick and easy and how fun it was. And I actually used one of the new blades for the 12-inch trimmer too. I used the pinking blade. So I'm going to show that as well. All right. So you do need a lot of different colors. However, you're just using a little bit of each one. You're not using a whole lot. So as you can see, we have our base piece here. And that's what I use the pinking blade on. So this is, I use the dark brown. Let me see if I can find it here. Yep, this is it here. Hold on. This dark brown wood grain color. And oh, and this is what the punch looks like. Let me put something under it. After you've punched through. So you could use this as a border on its own, right? Like that would make a perfect border. Or you can use the little pieces that fall out and do something with them as well. Okay, so a punch like that really gives you a couple of different options. So that makes it a little more fun to use sometimes. All right, so we're going to be doing this on our base page, base piece rather. And then my 2 strips of yellow are coming from this paper. Look at it's measuring, right? It's a ruler. So we're going to be using that to create these 2 strips here. And then we're going to be using this really fun tool paper to create this middle strip here. And the strip that goes on top of it is going to come from the lighter wood grain. All right. So it sounds like a lot, but once you get this all together, it goes really quick and easy. This will probably be a very fast video. We'll see though, because I can talk a lot when I want to. Oops, I dropped my blade. So if you don't already have a piece of paper that's got the decorative edge from the pinking blade, what I would recommend that you do, let me just put the straight blade in for a sec so I can get a straight edge here. And then I can show you. I'm just going to cut that off. Now I have a nice little border to use somewhere. And I'm not going to do it because this is what's left over from the border I just made. And I'm going to use this because I don't like to waste things if I don't have to, right? However, if you have a straight edge on both sides, I just want you to take one of those edges and line it up to the cut line that's on the right-hand side, which we don't do too often, all right? And then you're going to put your pinking blade in and just cut off a really teeny tiny thin strip there, all right? And that's going to give you this beautiful decorative edge that we have over here. So I already have that beautiful decorative edge on one side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, actually, I'm not going to turn it. I'm just going to line it up to the 3 1/4 inch mark. So right here, 3 1/4 inch. And I'm going to go ahead and give that a good cut. So here's my base piece. Super easy. All right, so that's done. Now the next thing I need to do, sorry, I was covering that and I didn't mean to. I need to cut out my strips. And I determined, oh, where did the border sketchbook go? Oh, I threw it down here. When I looked at the sketch, I determined that these 3 strips, try to ignore this little strip that's on the top here because it kind of throws you off a bit. But these 3 strips are all the same. And I decided to make them all 1 inch in width. So super easy. So I'm going to go ahead and take my yellow paper. Oh, make sure you change your blade. The pinking blade is very cool. So this is what it looks like. And this is one of the 2 new blades that came out recently. And the other one, which I have here, is the Colonial blade. Very cool blade. This is probably my new favorite. I'm not going to lie. Let me cut a little piece of paper just to show you what it looks like, because It's really pretty. Here we go. Let me just cut this. This has nothing to do with the border. I'm just showing you the blade. Sorry. All right. So look at how pretty that cut is. So that's the brand new colonial blade. All right. Really, really pretty. I think that's one of my new favorites. I have to be honest. I really like that blade. All right. So anyway, getting back to our border, I'm going to put my straight blade back in. And I'm going to put my other blades, oops. I'm just going to store them underneath with all my others. And now we can get on with it. So I'm going to cut 2 1-inch strips from this paper. All right. So just go ahead and line up at the 1-inch mark and give it a good cut. And there's 1 strip, and then go ahead and do it again. Oops. Go. Second one. And then we're done with that paper. I'm going to go to my tool paper and I'm going to cut another 1-inch strip. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to cut here is from this lighter wood grain. And this I'm only going to cut a 1/2-inch strip. And the 1/2-inch strip is that big line right before the I in inch to the right of the cut line. And let me just show you so you know what I'm talking about, because that can be a little confusing. So here's the inch mark here, IN. This long line right before the letter I is your 1/2-inch mark. All right, so right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my 1/2-inch strip. My husband is making ribs and I can smell them and they smell so good. I can't wait for dinner. Oh, okay. He knew I was working hard this weekend scrapping, so he took on the job of dinner. All right. So now here we have all of our strips, okay? So I'm going to make this as easy as possible. Oh, and I might have to cut a few more tools out, but we'll do that in a sec. What I want you to do is take your base piece and I want you to position it so it's halfway lined, like the center of the strip is lined up with the 6-inch mark on your mat. So you might have to just finagle a little bit. All right. So I think that's about it. So it kind of falls on this side just a little before the 4.5-inch mark, it looks like. And again, I'm just trying to center it. And then it's a little past the 7.5-inch mark. And that's just about centered from what I can tell. So I'm going to take my tool sheet strip that I cut, and I'm going to put some tape runner on it. And I'm using repositionable. You can use whatever you're comfortable with. And now I'm going to line this up at the bottom, and it should line up. You should start at the 5-inch mark, and then it should, that's the left-hand side, and the right-hand side should line up at the 6.5-inch mark. And once you have those lined up, then you can just tack that down. Just make sure you go straight with it. So once you get that strip on, then everything else just falls into place. So we're going to go ahead and put some tape runner on one of our 2 yellow strips here. And this is going to go really quick and easy. And we're literally just going to butt this up against the tool strip. So it's just going to go right here. And I'm just going to take my time. Looks good. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with my second yellow strip. And that's going to butt up against this side here. See how quick and easy this is coming along? And I think I'm not quite centered, but I'm doing it quickly on video, so you'll have to give me a little leniency here. And it's been a long weekend. All good though, no complaints. It's fun to have the whole group together. And now I'm just going to center this last strip on top of the tool strip. Just like this. Perfect. And then I do have some tools already out here. I'm just going to put some tape runner on them. And then we'll see what we need. I'll have to punch a few more, I think, to make it all work out. But we'll see. All right. And I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of start putting them on. And I didn't really do a whole lot of measuring putting these on. I just kind of put them wherever. And I did 6 on each side. So, whatever works. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, right? We're just scrapbooking here. And I'm just kind of, facing one this way, facing one the other way, and keeping it simple and fun. And these are just so cute. All right, so one side is done. And then I'm going to come over here and do the next one. All right, and it looks like we need 4 more, which, look at this, one punch will give me 4. So let me just go ahead and punch one more time. And I got my 4 pieces right there. How quick and easy is that? Let me just put some tape runner on and we'll finish this up. So if you have any home renovation projects going on, or maybe you just bought a house and you're renovating, I mean, there's just so much you can do. So I say have some fun with it. And let's see, what one don't I have already? I think it's the hammer. I'm going to put it there. I think I went a little too far because I won't be able to fit one. Thank God for the multi-purpose tool. That's all I have to say. And voila. And now I can just put some little stickers on. Maybe give it another little title. Let's see. The titles on these are "No Loose Screws Here." I don't know what I'm doing. Home renovations gone wrong. DIY. What have we gotten ourselves into? How many times have you said that about a home renovation, right? Looked easier on TV. That's a good one. There's some fun stuff here. All right. So let's do I like this "No Loose Screws Here." Oh, but I do like I don't know. Yeah, we'll do this one. This is cute. And we'll just give it a little foam square. Pop that up here. Super cute. And let's see, I'm sure we could do another little tool here. Maybe we'll do something with a little more color. The saw is really cute though. I'm going to do the saw. Like that. And maybe a nut and bolt. We'll just put those two guys up there like so. And here, now we have a coordinating border so we can do a 2-page spread. Super cute, right? I love this collection, and I think it's something that we'll be able to have a lot of fun with. So I just want to remind everybody, if you are not already one of my clients, I would love for you to be mine. If you don't already have somebody, please feel free to reach out. We have a lot of fun. We get a little crazy, but it's all in good fun, innocent and harmless. And we have a lot of nice people. And we had a few new people on this weekend, so it was a lot of fun. And this was a completely virtual weekend. Just a lot of fun, and everybody got a lot of pages done, and we taught a lot of cool classes. So anyway, if you're interested in knowing more about our events and what we do, please feel free to reach out to me at fitzy's@gmail.com. You can also join our Facebook group, FRQ Glitz Girls Scrapbooking Group. We put a lot of information in there about upcoming events and things that we're doing and some techniques, and we tell you about new products. So that's a great resource if that's something you're looking for. And if you are looking to purchase products, feel free to visit my website at www.creativememorys.com/user/Michelle Fitz. Oops, and I was just gonna pick up my tape runner and thought it was the mouse. Let me pick up the mouse. I'm gonna go back up to me. It's been a long weekend. I think I said that already, but I am tired. But it's a good tired. It's an accomplished tired. I did a lot of organizing this weekend, so I was very excited. Still have a little more to clean up here, but it's getting better, so that's good. If you like this video and you like this technique or you like the border, please feel free to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you would also hit the subscribe button, if you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you. All right. I am always looking to add members to my team. And what's funny is Creative Memories is actually giving you $1 to join. So you pay $49 to sign on and you get a $50 product credit. So that means you get a $50 of free product. I think that's pretty cool. So you really do make out pretty well in the deal. And what I love about being an advisor is there's no minimums, so there's no pressure, and that for me is huge. Old company did have some pressure and had minimums and whatnot, but new company does not. For anyone who doesn't know, Creative Memories long ago had gone bankrupt and they came back. And I think we've been back now for 10 years and it's going strong. We are such a good company. Scrapbooking is just growing now. It felt like it was dying out there for a while, but so many people are coming back to it. I think people realize the importance of photos, and it's such an important thing. So anytime you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to answer questions about your photos, how you want to scrapbook, if the business thing seems to be something you're interested in, or maybe you just want to join for the discount, I can guide you and help you in any way you need. So you just need to reach out and let me know what you're looking for. If you're already a client and you're happy to be there, I'm happy to have you be my client. So all in all, it's been a great weekend. I'm babbling and I'm really tired. So I'm gonna go eat some ribs. So I can't wait. They smell so good. So I'm glad you could all join me. I hope you enjoyed making the border or watching me make it. And I hope to see you again next week, next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or daylight savings, whatever it is. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching and bye for now.